G'day everyone, welcome to Xrissart. I'm Chrissy, thanks for joining me, and today I'm going to be working on my fantasy landscape, and it's just a working stream, so happy for you guys to be asking questions, or oh, hang on a sec. Happy for you guys to be asking questions. Wendy's also helping out in the chat and moderating, and okay, so I'll just get myself all, I'm pretty much organized, but I just want to make sure everything is okay. I can see that I'm covered. Let me see if I can hang on a sec. Oh, my I'm hiding behind my just one moment. How do I get rid of that? I can't, can I? Maybe I can. That might be better. All right. Okay. Oh, first of all, just say hello to everyone. G'day. Okay, what I've got is on my screen, I've got a photo of what the painting sort of looks like at the moment, and I've got just a working stream image on the right hand side. Is that okay? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 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 No, I've put this the whole picture, so you can actually see the whole painting, the scale of it all, and I'm just going to be working on this area today. So there's a lot of detail which I said I was going to do first, but for the purposes of filming, and I can always go back, but it gives me a good idea of in my head how it's all looking, so that's fine. But today I'm going to see if I can work this area here. I just want to say hello to everyone. G'day Rob, mate. Thanks for waiting up. That's fantastic. Ask questions away. Oksana, hello. G'day Brenda, how you going? Crystal, g'day Crystal. Nice to see you. Oh, g'day Nanette. What? You're not finished with it yet? Here we go. Serious. All right. Okay. So just bear with me. So working on the mountains, I'm working in between the water and earth. I'm actually working towards that area. So these are mountains. Pastels on Pastelmat board. I'll be using all sorts of pastels. At the moment it's just pan pastels so far, but I'll be using pastel pencils and probably no doubt soft pastels as well. This is all so fantastic in getting the backgrounds in. Okay. Thanks, Oksana. There's a lot to do. Oh, sorry. Dear. Lucky I didn't get most of the way through and not record. The realm that I'm working on today or tonight is the earth. I'm transitioning from water to earth. This area there'll be still some waterfall coming through, and then it'll start to be mountains. This is mountains and shrubs around here. So let's see how we go. Is the music too loud? Okay. Hi Chandri. Yeah, only just a few minutes early. Only just started. Well, I was already down here getting ready. I was twiddling my thumbs pretty much. And I thought, oh, what the heck, a few minutes early. I'll be here for a while. Oh, g'day Barbara. Hello there. How you going? I should have my vacuum cleaner close by. Yep, I do. Oh, Darren, hello. Welcome, welcome, mate. You're welcome to stay as long as you like. Thanks for popping by. Just getting some light layers in with pan pastels. Make sure that my hair is not in the shot when I'm recording. Oh, I don't know how many times I've recorded and half of my head is in, and oh, I've been so dirty with myself for doing that. Just looking at my reference, colours that I'm using. This is Burnt Sienna Extra Dark. Just blocking this area. That's going to overlap. And what's coming off is not the pastel, but the sponge. That's the sponge that's coming off. I don't know if you can see little specks, but so. G'day Andrea, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Mind you, I've got my supplies, I've got my water, but I've also got, I'll wait till 12 o'clock again. For all of those having a glass of wine, I will join you as well later on. G'day Vicky. Hello mate. How are you? Nice for you to join. Okay. Got lots of paper towels next to me. G'day Wicked, hello, how you going? Just Andrea, do I mix water with my soft pastels? I can, and I do sometimes, but not that often. The water soluble ones? Yes, definitely. They're water soluble, that's why you can. Peggy, you've been shopping. Sorry. Couldn't help but look. I'm going to get into trouble from Wendy. She's going to smack me. Yes, I have, and it is amazing. It is like I just didn't have any words. I just didn't have any words. It is fantastic. You all should have a look if you can. Oh, okay. Oh. Wendy should post it as quickly as she can so we can all talk about it. It'll be posted Wednesday, I'm told. Okay, this is the side of the mountain. So this is like the darker side of the mountain. Where's my reference again? There it is there. Hang on a sec. Light's coming from there, so we're fine. Hello, Kathleen. How are you today? Thank you for popping by. Nice to see you. Okay. just looking at my reference all the time, so maybe I should put it here. Here we go. Oh, okay. Say this again. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wendi just showed me what you've just done, Rob. Very nice. Is it somewhere where I can see it? I'm sure if you've posted it. Okay. You've been who is it? Who is shopping? Who? Chandri? Chandri, Schminky, Pastel Fixative. Well, see how you go with that. Every artist is different. Sorry, and every artist works differently. So it'd be interesting to see what you think of the Schminky Fixative. Gosh, there's so many people that are. There's always the pros and cons with fixatives, isn't there? Okay. Okay, Rob, you've shared it on pencil groups. Sorry, pencil artist friends. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm on that one. Don't know. Okay. Nanette, do you like paint pastels? That's the question. You've been working hard. G'day, Christy V. Hello. I saw your post, Nanette, on Instagram. Very nice. Yeah, very nice. Hands too. You know, they're my favourite, as you know. Oh, one of these days I'm going to get good at hands. You're loving pastels, Nanette. All good. Do you enjoy using them? That's the thing. That's blue. Oh, I'm having a very good weekend. I've been doing plenty of art this time. I was doing plenty of art yesterday. Discovered that I didn't like my elephant tree. I was working on it yesterday, and I don't think I can get past the ugly stage. I'm almost thinking that I'm going to bin it, but I'm not going to bin it just yet. I'm just not going to continue with it for a while until I fall in love with it again. But I've got another idea. I was actually got up in the morning and I was thinking about my elephant tree, and I'm thinking, you know what, maybe it's just not, I mean, I know when you get to that ugly stage and you're thinking that, you know, if you just keep on going, you can get past it. And 9 times out of 10 I do, 9 times out of 10, but I think this is the one that's not happening. So I've got another idea in my head. I was only just, as I woke up this morning, and I had another picture in my head of what I want. And it's not my original idea, but it's an idea that I was toying with, but I just dismissed it. But I think I may have to do it. Yeah. So, and you guys know my ugly stages. You see my ugly stages just about 80% of the time. They don't come good until the end, and I know all of that, but just this one I can't get past. I just can't get past it. Okay, this here is dark. Whereas, see, with this one here that I'm doing now, you've seen lots of ugly stages, but they've come good, you know, they've come good, and I've managed to overcome. But this one, the elephant, I can't get past it. Yeah, truly can't get past it. Hello, Jeremy. Welcome to the chat. Welcome. Thanks for keeping me company. For those who haven't come in before, I usually stream Wednesdays, which is Wednesday evening for me, but Wednesday morning for the rest of the world, or lunchtime in the UK. Europe, I'd say to be around lunchtime-ish. And they're more social, whereas this one is probably more working. I already art on Sundays when I don't have to be social or attending to any of my family social things. I'm always usually here, so I thought, why don't I just stream these? And I used to stream before on Sundays, but some people couldn't get to me, so I thought, well, I'll do both for a while, see how I go. And I'm just putting the base down for this mountain. Yeah, so the waters, yeah, we're going into, and this area here in the background is fire, and it's way in the background, and there's way in the background is air, and of course, where else would it be? The castle, the realm, but in the air. This colour that I'm using is Raw Umber, just plain Raw Umber, this one. No tints, no shades, no darks. This is the Raw Umber. And I'm just going to go feather light with my brushes. And of course I'm using all kinds. I'm using Sofft Tools, brushes, you name it, I'm using it. And I'm just feather light, and as you can see, blotchy as. So it'll be blotchy for a while until I start putting more layers down. That's okay. Hello Esme, welcome. Hello there, how you going? Hope all is well on your side of the fence. The one thing I can't wait to do is the detail. I just can't wait. But I've just got to be so patient. Oh my gosh. I've just got to be so patient with this. So hard. Of all the things to be patient with, this monstrosity that I'm doing. Oh, and I just wanted to say thank you to Wendi so far, who's helping me with the chat. I've put her link to her YouTube channel, so if you guys would like to go over there and check her out, and she teaches us a lot of things, so make sure you go in and subscribe if you would, and check her out. Lots of things to have a look at there. And these brushes here, they're not shedding at all, by the way, whereas these do. I don't know if you can see, but there's just, you know, that's what I vacuumed up before. I was not so much the pastel with that one, but it's more the sponge on that one. So this is Pastelmat board. It is, I mean, it is a bit, it's just a, well, obviously because it's a board, it's more, it is harder, but I still find that I can still do what I want to do. And I actually managed to get this on my table to make it easy for filming. It was so difficult before, just the sheer size of it, but I managed to get it on my table. And I'm mixing the pastels. I've got paper to mix colours with, so I've got that standby, but at the moment I'm just mixing on my Pastelmat board because this mountain has quite a bit of texture, so and this brush is really cool because on the other side I can just, it's like oil painting or acrylic painting, you can just, like a blending tool, great little blending tool. Esme, this painting is 70 centimeters, sorry, 100 centimeters by 70 centimeters, and if you have a look on the top left hand of your screen, you'll be able to see the size of it against my hand, and plus you can see what's been done so far, so that's why I've put that in. Yeah, that just gives you an idea of the size of it by me doing that. And so far all of this has been with pan pastels and probably about 95% pan pastels and just a few little pastel pencils at the with my little big castle, just so I can define certain areas. But yeah, so she's a biggie, this one. I don't even know why I don't even know why I do this to myself, but there is a reason why I've done this one this size, is because each of these realms has a bit of detail, quite a bit of detail, and doing it on a smaller piece, I don't think I would have been able to get the detail that I wanted. So, hence this size, why I do this. Anyway. Esme, yeah, no, it is, it is a biggie, probably, I don't know, is it 2-3 weeks? And I've only been working on it mostly on Sundays, so once a week, so, I don't know, I've had about maybe, one sitting was the clouds, another sitting was the castle, and another sitting was the waterfall, so about 3 weeks, or 3 sittings actually. So thereabouts, I think. Oh gosh, I think it is. So yeah. Oh, g'day Heidi. Heidi M. Marigold. Hello. How you going? Thank you. Thank you. Lindy, hello, hello, how you going? Let me see. And the reason why I've got a paper towel underneath that is because if I press hard on these pans, there are little grooves on here, and it'll give me a groove on my paint on my surface. So I don't want that to happen, because it has happened. Oksana, thank you. Yeah, they are. They're all kinds. These are raw. That's both raw umber shade, raw umber extra dark. This is dark orange, extra dark, orange extra dark. This is yellow ochre extra dark, and this is burnt sienna. Yep, extra dark. And so they're the colours that I'm using for my mountains. And just painting in texture here. It's just bits where I see where are a bit light. This is going to be dark. The light is actually coming through here. Light is you can't see, but the light is hitting my castle on the right hand side. And the light is coming probably just behind the waterfall over there, and this is just the water, but yeah, here the light is hitting there. So and they're the things I have to be very conscious of. I'm not very good at that, so that's something that I have to be I've got to just be careful of, making sure that I've got my light in the right places. At the moment I'm just putting in texture and different colours. These are all the darks, and I'm going to do all the lights on this side. So hello, Moni. Hello, how you going? Nice of you to pop by. Oh, thank you, Rob. These brushes are really good. I love using these, and I know I talk about it a lot. Maybe I talk about it too much. But it's yeah. Well, this supply, yeah, Wendy's just made it known to me that if you've got a supply that works really well, why not share? And that's true. So, and this is for people that have decided to give it a go. But it does take practice. I've just got to say, it does take practice. It just doesn't happen overnight. That's the only thing I've got to say. It took me a while to get this right. Or to get it to the way that I want it to be. You know what I mean? How I want it to look. Heidi, you're having a go at a colour pencil piece. Okay. Well, you know, every medium has its good points and its bad points. Pros and cons, every one of them. I love colour pencil, by the way. I just haven't done enough. This project has just taken over, or with this medium, this project, because I've started off this project with this medium and I've got to finish it all. It's got to be consistent. So, but I love colour pencil. I love oils. I love, oh my gosh, I love watercolour, and I play with all of them. Just having a look at what you can see. Yeah. Who knows, I might even get time to get into this bit here as well. It is 11, sorry, it's 10 minutes past 11 a.m. in Australia. Yes. Lindy, 24 hours a day, live working stream. Oh my gosh, if only I could stay up that long and I would be here, no worries, doing all of this. Yes, I wish. I wish. Just make sure my head is not in my recording camera like it always is. Oh, I get so dirty with it. G'day Jeff, g'day mate, how you going? How's the west today? Raining cats and dogs here on the east coast. G'day Dino. Everyone say hello to my nephew. He's popped in to say g'day. Hello mate, how you going sweetie? I love it when family comes in. But you guys all try to get the dirty on me, so. Particularly you, Nanette. You want to know what's going on. Although sometimes I think my brother does let on. Rotten mongrel. Okay. Just putting in texture at the moment and mixing a whole heap. And I will define with the lighter colours and with pastel pencil. But at the moment, this is like super dark on this side. And they're just like little... Yes, so this painting, again, it's for those who are not sure what it's all about. It's my 4 realms, and it is part of my Element collection playing card deck. And it's more. This is more for the packaging and the marketing, and so. And it ties the suits together in one paint. Well, it ties the suits. So, yeah. And I was extremely nervous, and still am to a certain degree, and find this quite intimidating. But I'm pushing myself. And I know that I'm going to learn lots on this, and I usually do. I learn a lot when I push myself just that little bit more, and I do learn. So I know that I'm already learning. I'm already learning that I can actually do waterfalls, because I think this is my first waterfall. No, it's not my first waterfall, but I don't do very many waterfalls, and I think as I do more, I get better at them. So there's that. Okay. It sort of goes there. I'll be using just having a look at what it looks like. Oh, Jeff, you've had some skin cancer things cut off. Yes, that's the one thing we Aussies, that's a lot, we have that a lot here. My husband's he keeps on getting stuff cut off too. Skin cancers, melanomas. And here I'm just going in the direction how the rocks are. Now they're all, mind you, this is a fantasy type mountain. What else would it be? So funny. I'm just having a look at on camera what you guys are seeing and what it is here in real life, and as I'm putting the pastel down with these brushes, it's not moving. Like as soon as I put down pigment, it pretty much stays there. And the reason why it stays there is because I have so many more layers. That's how this surface tells me I've got so many more layers to go. With this brush, that is. That's dark. I've still got this area to go. That area there. That's that. Yes, my glasses are here, right? But the distance between the mountain and my eyes are okay. I can actually see it clearly from here. I don't know why I do, but I'm almost painting like far. It's far distance. Maybe my eyes miraculously got better overnight. I doubt it. Oh, actually that goes there. That's dark there. Hang on, let me just get that in. Just gotta block this. That goes. Hi Zelie, how are you? It's dark in there. Oh, Zelie, thank you for asking. Yeah, all is well on this side of the fence. All is well. Jeez. What could be better than spending a Sunday morning doing art, hanging out with all my art friends? Doesn't get any better than that, does it? Okay, that bit here, actually that is green. That is, these are trees. Awesome idea, when Lindy. We'll Wendy and myself live streaming for Easter for a very long time. It can be done. It can be done. We have to speak to Will on that one. Or somebody will have to speak to Will on that one. Wouldn't that be awesome? We can all do working streams, and oh, that would be awesome. Somebody will have to suggest it. Because I know that he's very busy himself, and I know that Wendy's very busy. Oh, we're all, but I don't care. It doesn't, I'll fit anything in, I don't mind. But I know that, well, I know Wendy's on a schedule, and I know that Will's on a schedule, but hey, can break all of that and just art. Oh, that would be wonderful. We should do that, actually. It's a great idea, actually. And you know what? My son's coming for Easter as well. So one of those days that he'll be here, I'm going to snag him, and we'll just do like a pop-up live stream, and he'll be sitting next to me, and he can be doing it because he draws and paints. He paints and draws. He hasn't done it in a while, so I reckon he'd be feeling a bit nervous, but he goes, all right, Mum. So I'm going to get him to paint and draw on a live stream. How about that? Rob, I've just heard your little story. Amusing. Oh, hello Heidi V. How you going? Because we've got two Heidis, so I'm going to go Heidi M and Heidi V, so we know who we're talking about. Okay, this is, I'm just looking at my reference, making sure this is it. This goes there. Right, I've got to be very careful in this area. This is the make or break area here. It's the tiniest bit, but it's the one that's got the most detail. Oh gosh, great, just great. I just have to put where all of those details are. Yeah, oh yeah, he, yeah, Miguel is his name, and so, I said to him, we'll put pressure on him that he does anyway. He's not gonna chicken out. There's no way. There's no chickening out here. But I said to him, I go, yes, this whole painting, well, Happy Mountains. Oh, Happy Little Mountains from Bob Ross. Yes, they could be. Could be Happy Little Mountains. Gee, he was so ahead, wasn't he, of everyone? So ahead. Yes, happy mountains. These are happy mountains. And I'm actually going to have to draw this in because I don't want to lose what I'm doing here. Sort of goes. Put some snow caps on them, yes. Well, they're not exactly snow caps. They'll be light and, well, could. Okay, that sort of is jagged there. Then there's a bit there. This is Wendi has just relayed, Rob, that you are a keyboard warrior. Yes, that's okay. Oh, this one, okay. That goes there. They're not happy mountains. Oh, if there's no, okay. If they're not snow, yes, well, that, that's right, just so I know where this is. I don't know what you can see. That's part of the mountain. That's part of the mountain. And that's part of the mountain. That's the dark part of the mountain. Oh no, that is part of the mountain. Getting the dark parts in again. That is the dark bit there. That's the dark bit. That's the dark bit. That bit there. Sorry, I'm talking to myself, telling myself what is what, and that's dark there. Doesn't look like anything at the moment, does it? Wow. Panda bear. I've got a panda bear. Where's the panda? I can't even see it. Oh, here we go. Oh. There's the, yes, okay. I see the panda. I see the panda. Well, you know, I'm here to please. Oh, wow. Yeah. Just trying to see what you're seeing. Oh dear. So dark, 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 and that sort of goes dark, but not quite. That bit's the light bit there. This bit's light. This bit is light. Wendy has just relayed what you guys are talking about. Yes, true passion. Well, I do like horns. I do a lot of them. Oh God, that sounds bad, actually. That sounds bad. I paint a lot of horns. Ah, dear. Okay, we're going right down in the gutter now. Right down in the gutter. So funny. That is. Oh no, this is bright. That bit is bright, this bit is dark. I'm just putting down the lights in the dark so I know where they are. Okay, Wicked, did you enjoy John O'Dry's horns? Oh, you have to tell me about it. Have I seen it? Would I have seen it? Where would I have seen it? You have to tell me, Wicked. Where? No, Esme, painting horns are not bad. I agree, totally. This bit here is dark, is it? Is it dark? Medium tone, medium. Wow, this looks like a great big blob, but it's all right. Oh, and, oh, okay. No. Oh, okay. Hello CC, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Looking great, Chrissy, says Peggy. Wow, thank you so much. As soon as I'm confident with where all my colours should be, or where all my values are, I'm just going to go in and just start to detail, not so much detail, but go the next step further. But as you can see, I've got plenty of room, or plenty of tooth, to just keep on going for a long time. There's no other paper like this paper, and I know people have got their opinions on paper, but for me, and this is for me, I just can't move away from this paper, particularly with the techniques that I've got down pat now. I am surprised that it's looking okay, to be honest. Wendy just mentioned, you know, are you surprised? And I am surprised, particularly because how nervous I am every time I try to do a new part of it. But so far I'm pleased. Hopefully it'll continue that way for a little bit. See, as you can see, look, I don't know if you've noticed, but see how it won't spread because I've got still a whole heap of tooth to go, and this brush is like that anyway, you know, hard enough, soft enough. Shall we go there again? So that's where the lights are there. I have a few rocks which are behind, so that's right there, that's fine. And there. And light bits go in here. And that's sort of mid, or maybe even dark there. it's mid-tone there. Not quite as dark as this. Wow, you know what? This is my second raw umber extra dark that I'm going through. But can I just say I use it just about in every painting. I reckon if you're collecting, if you're trying to figure out which pans that you want to get, I reckon that'd be one of the ones that you should get. Only because I use black, but I use this, sorry, I use this more. Just pity. Okay. CC, yes, what was that? Sorry. Oh, so CC, you're on day shift now. That means you can catch us. Yes. Okay. Yes, okay, this is coming along how I want it to. Wow. Should I be surprised? Yes, surprised. I surprised myself. And by the way, that vacuum cleaner, Lindy, I know you've asked me about it before. Worth it. Pretty good. Yeah, best deck. Best deck. I got that one from Amazon somewhere. Oh, because it's got a HEPA filter, and I couldn't find one here that had that was not 12 volt. I wanted 240 volt or 220 volt because I wanted to recharge the battery and not it being plugged in constantly. Yeah, so all right, okay, I like that. Wow. Why am I surprised? No, it doesn't have a red handle. Hang on. This is the handle. So, yeah. Oh, hey. And I will be putting pastel pencils on this because there's a whole heap of jagged rocks. So again, I'm just now putting where the real lights are. I just got to remember to make my lights light enough, my darks dark enough. I've got to keep on saying that to myself. Nanette, you going? Okay. Thanks for popping by. I'm going to go now to... thanks for popping by, Nanette. Thanks for your company. See you soon, I'm sure. Oksana, thank you so much. This is where I start to build texture. Thanks. And this one. Oh, CC, thank you so much. Okay. Ah, CC, you still got it. My galaxy painting on your screensaver. Oh, that's wow. Thank you so much. Oh yeah. I've got something else planned. Do I have a ghost? I've got a ghost. I'm told of, oh look, there's the ghost. Is that the ghost? Wendy's saying I've got a ghost now. Oh, this is the ghost next to the bed. Oh dear. Oh, Cece. Oh, thank you so much, sweetie. Thank you so much for that chat, super chat. G'day, Gary. Hello, mate. How you going? Hi, I'm doing a pastel portrait workshop at the... Yep. Thank you so much, Cece. That's so sweet of you to do that. I get embarrassed. Oh, another Dementor. Oh, yes, it could be. Yeah. Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter. Thank you so much, Cece. That's very nice of you to do that. So now that I know where my darks are and where my lights are, I'll just, what I'm going to do is now just build, just keep on building. My brushes might get smaller, my brush strokes might get smaller, and I'll be using pastel pencils. And so this even looks like this should be lighter. I think this bit here, and I'm just going featherlight pressure. Yeah, this is just not as dark as that area there. I'm actually going to have to go in with black, maybe even purple. Oh, thank you. I feel like you've improved. Yes, I think I've managed to, well, it's a wonder how I even get on half the time with the amount of IT issues that I get, but, and internet issues, but no. Oh, pumpkin spice. Hello, Leslie. How you going? Been working 14-hour days lately and not enough time for art, which I miss. Just checking in real quick. Looking great. Thank you so much. No. Deborah, hello. Did we not? Oh, hello. How you going? Sorry, I hope I didn't miss you. What was that? Sorry, what was that? Oh, Peggy, thank you so much for saying nice words. Thank you very much. Getting a bit shy, actually. Wow, I'm actually happy with the way that these are turning out. I know I've said it. I know I've said it before. Just, you know, I get intimidated. Thinking, will I pull it off? Will I pull it off? Wow. Okay. Now this area needs work. Just slowly building up. I'm actually going to oh my gosh, Deborah. Okay, very good question, Oksana. I have a lot of control with these brushes. When I first started with pan pastels, I used these tools. I used all the tools that were available to me, if I can find, like even like these ones, because they're great for detail. Like that's a Sofft tool. But I found I wanted to find something that would give me more, even more detail than what that, say, this little one was. I wanted like fine lines. So I went looking, and I came across using brushes, and I started using these, like this is a paintbrush, an actual Royal Langnickel. This is number 8. And I use this too. I use this one in this area here. And then I started looking for even finer brushes. So each one has its purpose, but I find using the brushes for me, but that's just for me, so much easier to work with. I really enjoy working with these, but I paint very tightly, and these are slow. This is a slow way to paint with pans. Okay, so if you're into that, then yeah, by all means, give them a go if you can. Oh my gosh, Cece, you're such a sweet lady. Thank you so much. You know what? I got my hits and I got my misses. And I got a miss right behind me at the moment, which I was working on yesterday. And I tell you what, I was getting very, shall we say, pooey with it. But I was... oh, Trisha. Hello, Trisha. Hello, how are you going? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to watching me. Yeah, this one is a long stream. This one's a long stream, so you know, it's more working than social, but I seem to be talking anyway, like I talk a lot. You know, how is it hard? How can you zip my mouth? Can you zip my mouth? No. No such thing. But I'm very lucky I've got Wendi, who's relaying your messages to me, and I'm not looking as much into the chat, which is letting me paint more and try to, which is really cool. Oh, okay. Thank you, Cece. Yes, we all support each other. So, and there are so many people in the chat that have got Instagram pages, Facebook pages, and doing some wonderful work. Yes, which I'm so happy about. I just love hanging out, and I get so inspired by seeing so many wonderful, you know, posts of people with their lovely artwork. I just love it. So yes. Yes. Well, Oksana, give it a go, and if you have a problem, or you know, if you get stuck, just, you know, let me know. And because when you try it, it won't happen the way you're thinking that it'll happen straight up. Or it might, I don't know, but it just takes a while to get to know how this technique works. But I find that and I'm going to be doing some oils as well, because I'm an oil painter first and discovered pastels later, and you guys have only just seen pastels done, but I will be doing oils as well, so looking forward to doing that. So are any of you guys in the chat, what other things do you paint? Do you paint just pastels or color pencils, or what other mediums have you tried? because I know Jeff, yay, oils. Oh, wow, okay. Because I know Jeff does oils. Vicky, oils, yes. And I mean, there's acrylics as well. But you just got to work differently with acrylics, don't you? But this definitely reminds me of just painting, like with acrylics or with oils, the way that I'm doing this now. So Peggy, you should give people a go. Anything that you're scared of, I think that you should just go for it. That's how you grow, I reckon, as an artist. That's if you want to, different. If you don't want to, it's okay, but I always want to grow and just improve, and I'm, you know, I'm quite happy with my progress so far, which I'm very lucky, but you know, I just there's so much to do, so much to learn. Some of these rock faces are just peeping out and catching the light. So I think I might just take advantage of that. And they're just sort of peeping out. Light is just peeping out there. Yes, that's it there. That's it, Peggy. Go for it. Go for it. What have you got to lose? This is what I say. What have you got to lose? Vanity, pride? Well, just shove that on the shove that or park it on the side of the street and just go for it. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Just chuck it. I'm going to test something out here. Use need something darker. This is a Faber-Castell pastel pencil. I use quite a few different brands. I get asked what brands I use. I use as many as I can. There's one that has eluded me, and that is Caran d'Ache's pastel pencils, but they are expensive. To say, but that's okay. I just won't buy an outfit. I won't eat for a week if I have to. Yeah. And creating more texture, and all just looking where all just the dark bits are, basically. This bit here is popping out, and there it is there. Mind you, this is Derwent. Derwent pastel pencils, a bit on the scratchy side. The only thing I love about these is the colour choice. Is it time to have a drink? Oh, yes. Just got to stand back, and I just want to see how this is looking. Make sure I'm on the right track. I think I am. I'll just stand back, and I'll just at the same time I'll get myself a drink. Just one moment. I'm still here. I'm just gonna walk a little bit distance away. Okay, I've noticed I need more little swirls here, and this one and more jagged rocks here, they're more jagged. Popping back out. Beautiful work as always, Chrissy. Have a great rest of your day, everyone. Best wishes. Oh, and you too, Leslie. Thank you so much for popping by and checking it all out. When you have a look at this next, hopefully there'll be more done. I happened to look up. Okay. Just need to get this lighter. I'm looking for something lighter. Not so much the white, but it's more, here we go. This one here. You can hear the birds. Can you really hear the birds, Heidi? You know what? We have got one day. I was sitting out on our balcony, and we do this often, and we watch all the birds, because where I live is coastal country, and not, you know, I am in suburbia, but there's a lot of, I'm surrounded also by bush as well, and in our garden we have so many birds that come. I think we counted about 12 varieties of birds. We have galahs, we have cockatoos, we have corellas, we have kookaburras, we have doves. What else did we have? Magpies. What else do we have? They're just the cockies are a nuisance actually, but yes, because they chew through everything, a bit like goats actually. But what else do we have? Yeah, glass corellas, cockatoos, kookaburras, heaps of kookaburras, peewees. What else have we got? Miners, Indian miners, Aussie miners. Yeah, just heaps. Oh yes, we also have lorikeets, lorikeets and parakeets. Yes, we do, and they're like those bomber aeroplanes where they're just swooping through, and they swoop through all of these branches in between trees. Yes, we do. We have those as well. Heaps of those as well. I think if you have plants that encourages birds to, to stick around and nest in trees, yeah. You'll get lots of birds. Okay, these mountains are more in the foreground. This area here is going to be extremely pale. They're going to be mountains too, but they're all going to be very light. So that's what's going on there. Well, this is sort of mid-ground actually, and the water will be coming closer to the foreground. Yeah, I'll slowly build the water to come. Yeah, that's the plan. Whether it happens, that's another story. Trying not to make it look flat. Okay, you haven't from the Aussie photographer. Yes, I remember you mentioning something like that. I would. Okay, yeah, well, it's that photo that you want, but have you seen on Pixabay? Would any of those interest you? Yes, it's a shame that he hasn't come back to you yet. That's the... Not that one. And I know when that photograph, that's the one that you really want to paint, that one, and no other subject is good enough. You just want that one. So I do get that. I'm just looking up because I'm just looking up at my camera because the camera is actually giving me a very nice distance. Hang on, this is where I really do need to. Oh, Pixabay, they're not nearly as nice, yeah. Who else? Who else can I think? Yeah, Deborah says, yeah. Talks a lot, Deborah. Yeah, no, we've got some lovely birds here. But even through winter we have them, believe it or not. Because I suppose it doesn't, I mean, it gets cold here, but not cold enough that that birds wouldn't want to still be here. Yes, yes, Deborah, they are colourful and very messy and very noisy. Especially if you've got a whole tree full at one point. Sometimes, like we've got, for example, there's a particular season where the trees that we've got, the gum trees that we've got, they start to flower and they have a particular, there's a particular flower. And honest to goodness, we have so much coming through. They just, you can't even hear yourself talk sometimes. That's how loud they are. Well, what can I say, Heidi? M, that is. Maybe you can just gently email him again and say, oh, because he may have overlooked your email. He may not have seen it, perhaps. I think. And they're so colourful, aren't they? Because, I mean, they're a fantastic subject to paint or draw or colour, or just the sheer colours that bird's got, those birds have got. You had a budgie and it was a chatterbox. Oh my gosh, how funny is that? Yes, English and French. My goodness, that's a very smart budgie. Oh wow, 25 years, Deborah. Yeah, you can't hear yourself think that they're so bloody loud. Noisy. They're noisy. Okay, back to here. I'm just looking, just looking. Just this bit here, maybe it needs this. And this does this. Might add a bit of purple in the dark part of the mountain. I'm going to do that. Wish me luck with that one. I'm not quite sure if that's the decision I should go with, but I'm going to do that. Purple, purple. Let's have a look. Of course it's in the bottom. Yeah, gosh. These are all, I'm thinking maybe this. Let's have a go. Okay. Oh, I like that. Oh, Oksana, thank you so much. practice a lot. And I could practice more. But thank you so much. That's very nice of you to say that. Ah, yes. I think I like the purple. I like the purple. I actually like the purple. And as you can see, I use this a lot too, because look, you can start to see the bottom of it. So that's one of my favorite colors too. But not too much purple. Not too much purple, just enough to give it some texture, I think. Yes. Let's see if I'm going to see if I can now blend these two. I need to tie them together. Now, in the real world, in this real fantasy world, they've got their own little areas, but how am I going to show this in a painting? So I'm going to blend this in, and I'll might have to continue doing, let me see, I'm having a look at purple and phthalo blue, I think, are the ones that should be going through here. So I'm actually going to do that. Try to tie these together, join them. I'm going to join them together. So here are my blues. So let's do that. Let's get that. And I think let's just go with that for the time being and see what happens. Because they have to be joined at some point, so I might as well do that now while I'm looking at it, and I can still see through. Oh gosh, really? So this is where I get to use my Sofft Tools. So it all depends, techniques, I suppose. And what I might do is one side phthalo blue, the other side purple. So as you can see, let's see what happens. Ah, yes. Not too much. Grab the purple now. Jagged, jagged. Yeah, just covering that area. And that's part of the waterfall there, just coming down. And a bit of brown in the waterfall. Here we go. Meshing it. Okay. That's all we needed there, I think. Oh, question, wicked. Where does the big artwork size start for you? For me, it's A4, but I know that's considered small by most people. No, there are smaller. My ideal size is A3. That would be my normal. My biggie would be, I mean, this is a big one. It's an exception to what I normally do, but I would go as far as the big one would be maybe about 50 by 70 centimeters. That would be for me a biggie. Yeah, for me that is. Yeah. There's some just little bits here. Wendy just mentioned art therapy. Wow, that's very nice. Actually, that's not bad. Actually, well, it is therapy. I mean, it's therapy for me too. But yes, I don't mind that. Just got to do something with this. It's a bit weird, I know, but maybe just soften it. Because there's this bit of cliff that's just hanging out, and I like it. I like that. Therapy, that's wonderful. Lindy says, help, I just now started putting pan pastels on Pastelmat background, and there is an indent line from where it's its glassine sheet had a tiny fold across it. It's all the way across. Well, I tell you what you should do? Pick up, here's a tip, here we go. Get your kneaded eraser, pick up where that line is, Lindy, right? Pick up, but be gentle on the Pastelmat, pick up, and just keep on doing it until that line, it won't disappear entirely, because you're going to be going with, you're going to be applying the kneaded eraser with a light touch, right? Just enough for you to pick up the pastel, and then go over that area after you've picked up enough pastel. Give that a go, see what happens. Do that right now. Will it cover, or should I scrap it? Don't scrap it just yet. Try that trick first, so you know how, if you've got your kneaded eraser, try that. I definitely have a different definition of a big, okay, correction, not A3, A4. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. I usually do 30 by 40 centimeters. Yes, I like that size actually. That's a good enough size. It's a good enough size to finish something, and it's big enough. Yeah. The only reason why I go big in some areas is because there's a lot of subjects, and I just want to get a little bit more detail. Thank you. I will try. Yeah, give it a go. If you can do it right now, and let me know how you go. Just gently. All right, I'm going to stand back because I just want to see how this looks. Give me just 2 secs. Oh. Okay, I think I know what I've got to do here. I just need to put more blue in this area. Yes, this needs more blue. And I will use a big fluffier brush. Just here, and I'm just going to dab. This brush is fantastic, another one by Exacto. Doing what I want it to do. It's letting me have a bit of texture as well. Bit of purple there. And of course my rocks, I need lots and lots of detail there. I wanted to get... Oh my gosh, Chandri, thank you so much for hanging around. Wow, that's incredible. Well, have a nice sleep, and I'll talk to you soon again, I'm sure. Okay, so okay, a seahorse on my mountain, Barbara. I like, okay, because has my polar bear gone, my panda bear, has it gone or is it still there? Panda bear's still there. There it is there, yes. I can see the eyes. Look, I can see the eyes. Look, there it is there. Serious. And that, look, I have a dolphin. Oh, look at that, a dolphin. Oh, that's the seahorse. Oh, look at that. Yes, it does. It's teeny weeny seahorse. I like that. All right. Okay. So that means I need to put, that's come down. I need to put a little bit more, or what is it? Splash mist. What is it? One of those things. I need more here. So, I'll have to use this one, I think. Okay, where are you? Okay, all right. Wendi just mentioned that it's salvageable, and I would persevere with picking up. But if then you put the pastel on top. Yes. Let me know when you've put that on. I'd really like to know if that sort of worked for you. Let's see if I can successfully merge waterfall and mountain. There's always a first. Let's see if it's going to work. And what I'm doing is then combining the colors of the mountain and the mist that's on this side. So, but careful not to overdo it. There we go. Okay. Wendy's just relaying about the sizes that you're all talking about. But you know what? Let me just show you. I've got different sizes. Let me just show you something. I'll be back in a minute. Hang on. Okay, sizes. We're talking about sizes. These are the Pastelmat. Oh, it's a bit shiny. I don't want it to be shiny. Hang on. Now, for me, you know, you can buy a Pastelmat sheet and cut it up, but of course, this is the paper that I've. So these are the sizes. Now it says here size. Oh, here we go. Okay, this is 7 by 9 inches. This one. This one here is 9.5 by 12 inches. All right. And then there's the 30 by 40 centimeter one, which is, oh God, I forgot to get this. But anyway, yeah. So when we're talking about size, you know what? This size is a good size. This one here. Yeah. 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 Wendi was just sort of saying different manufacturers, you know, their 9 by 12 inches is different to another manufacturer. Well, in this one, because they're made in France, the way that they measure is the metric system. So they'll go by centimeters, 18 by 24 centimeters. So therefore this is 7 by 9.5 inches. So that's how, because I know the, I think, I'm not quite sure with UK, but I know Europe, Australia, we're with the metric system. I'm not sure, is the UK with the metric system? I think it's only the US that are the imperial. So I think the manufacturers are trying to work out to try to get it close to world standard, but because they're a French company, they go by centimeters, and so that's the situation there. But yeah, I love that paper anyway. My gosh, I can't talk about it enough. Okay, so I think this is looking okay, actually. I might start doing bits and pieces. I want to get away from doing blue, like all of that is just blue. I might, let me see, I might start going into the green here maybe. Might just do some green. Maybe I just keep on going here for detail. Maybe that's what I should do. Don't rush, Chrissy, don't rush. Don't rush, don't rush. Okay, this one is 181. It's more of a very dark grey. It's about a cool grey actually. very dark, cool grey. A pastel pencil which I use a lot. I've bought quite a few of these. Another one which I use instead of going black. If I've got to go black, I will, of course, but at the moment I'll just build up this way. And oh, Lindy, I just wanted to see, officially UK's metric system. Okay, Rob. Yep. I thought so. I just wanted to make sure. But both are used in practice. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I still say, I don't, you know, when we're talking how high we are or how tall we are, like I'm 5'4", so that's imperial. 5'4" inches. But then I also know in centimeters, I think it's about 163 centimeters, 164 centimeters. So yeah, I'm a shorty. I'm not terribly short, but short enough. Oh dear. Hang on, is that the same? Yeah, there's all sorts of textures going on the dark side of this mountain, so I'm just putting more darks. And look how many layers. Now I've lost count of how many layers I've put on. I've put pan pastel layers. I've put, and I can still feel that I've still got quite a lot to go, quite a bit of tooth. So, but I'm applying light pressure, to give myself, just in case if I need to put more layers. And I've got to improve my seahorse there. I can actually see that seahorse. There it is. So that's there. That's there. Oh, what's happened? I'm offline. What happened? What happened? Come on. I don't know what happened. I'm on there. I'm back on. Oh, not sure. I'm not sure. Yeah, hang in there, folks. Am I still buffering? Yeah, just, yeah, if you can all refresh, that might be a good idea. That might fix things. Should I refresh? Yes, brown. Oh, sorry for... Okay. Okay. Fix this area now. There are two which I use a lot for dark areas, and that's 175 and 181. I was just using 181 here for Faber-Castell, and this is the 175. It's slightly a bit warmer grey. So stones, weight and stones. Oh my gosh. Wendy's just yeah, well, when we're talking weighing in kilos or kilograms, I believe that 2.2 pounds is equal to 1 kilo. So what we're talking about, stones. Well, then there is stones. There is 16 ounces to 1 stone. No, 16 ounces to a pound. No, gosh, what is it? Just to a pound. 14 pounds to a stone. Gosh, I used to know that. Wow, I have to stand back again. Oh wow. I've got to take care of this area now. Actually, all of that area. Before I can move on to that. More rocks. More rocks. Thinking about this, thinking. Okay. All right. Okay, these are dark. These are dark. Okay. All right. This is where I start to procrastinate. And I want something really dark. I just need those rocks there are really dark. Well, I'm going to mix black and more extra. I'm going to mix these two. If I started, oh. I'm really sorry about the internet, folks. Kids seem okay. Thank you, Kathleen. That's very nice of you to say that. It's like magic, watching it all come together. Lovely. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm going to mix. I have to mix. I'm going to mix phthalo blue with more black. And I'll just keep these here so I don't put pressure on my... And this is... And of course, the phthalo blue, this is the extra dark. So if you look at the 4 colours, the 4 values, where are we? They're the 4 values here, right? So that is phthalo blue, and this is the shade, that's extra dark, and that's the tint. So that's the pure colour. So they add black to make these darker, and they add white to make these lighter. But I want something even darker, so I'm going to mix the black and the phthalo extra dark to get even darker. But I still want that blue tinge, and this is one of the unique features of this medium, and this is the one that Pan Pastel talk about a lot. The fact that you can mix and make more colours. So this is what I've done here. So that's what I'm doing now, is making, because I really want, there are certain areas in these rocks here that I want dark. So, and I don't want to use black. So let's see how we go if I've mixed enough. And of course I've made it powdery because of the brush that I've used, but that's okay, that's okay. So let's put that aside for the moment. Let's see how, I'm just looking at my reference here, so which areas I want really dark. Actually, I want more blue in this. Okay. Here we go, that's better. So this is one great big blue rock. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, those white bits there, that's where the water will fall over, so I don't want to contaminate that too much, because I don't want to fight with, because the dark is so dark. I just don't want to. Money. Oh wow, thank you. Yes, still here, still painting. But that's what you can do, like if you've got pan pastels and you want to, and you don't have the color that you want, you can mix. You can mix on a bit of paper like I'm doing, or you can mix on the surface, whichever way you want to go. So there's a trick. Here, this is dark here. Looks like I'm going to have to make more of this colour. That's going to be all. You have to make more of this colour. Yep. You're talking about surfaces. Which one? Yes, Pastelmat would be the pastel of choice if you ever gave me, because I know that you can use quite a few mediums on this surface, except for oils. That's where I reckon. But then again, you could gesso it. But why would you do that? But Pastelmat is my surface for choice for color pencil, for pastels, soft pastels. I've tried inks on here, beautiful. I've tried, although it has a different, I've tried watercolor on here. Of course it's not a watercolor paper, but I'm just saying, if we're talking about surfaces, oh yeah, this is so versatile, this surface. Yeah. So surface here. What I've got to do is successfully merge these two here. This will be the test. The test. Because then what happens in here? The green, this is going to be grass area, and it's all green here, so I'm going to have to merge those. So I won't put too much here, but I'll certainly do something here. Because don't forget, there's a whole heap of water going on here. So. Okay. Okay, water. This needs water. I'll leave this brush for that because there's quite a bit of pigment, blue and black, so I've just got to be careful not to use it for anything else for the time being until I wash it. I need something that's dark. Okay, I actually need a thinner brush, much thinner brush. Wow. Wendy's just, Heidi M, just, yeah, Wendy's just talked about what you're going through. Look, you know what? Give it a go. Give it a go. I understand about, hang on, just let me, I need to vacuum this bit here. Hang on a sec. Look, I understand about trying to get things black enough because I'm actually trying to do that here. I'm so avoiding using any kind of fixative if I'm going to. You know what, a good thing also is to, if you're using, because you've got here colour pencil on Pastelmat, would you use a black charcoal black charcoal pencil? Now I'm also having the same problems with using black, and I've actually I mean, although the pastel pencils that I got are black, but I find that this has been super fantastic. Prang charcoal pencil 602S. Please, I don't know what this is. I just picked this up at the art store and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to give this a go and see what happens. So I don't know, Heidi, give it a go. What could happen? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've got all the blacks that I could use around me, and sometimes I can't even get things black enough sometimes. Even like this pan is, although it's quite black, but I know you're saying colour pencil, but maybe use something else to make something look black. That's a very good question. You know what? Give it a go. What could happen? Bin it? I don't know. It just, I'm too scared to I don't want to say something bad and for it not to work. But all I can say is just give it a go. Actually. Okay. I'm going to put pastel pencil on top of this. I just want to get this even more before I put pastel pencil. Make it more lighter, or just pick up the highlights. Yeah, yeah. Look, we're talking. I know. I'm just thinking again about the fixative. I don't know. I'm not sure. I just don't like fixative, but that's me. But you know what? It might work for this one. You don't know until you try, I suppose. Oh, and Lindy, I just wanted, if you're still here, I just wanted to know if that little trick worked with the kneaded eraser, and if you've managed to get rid of that line. Oh, sorry. Yeah, but no, it's working. But if the layers of pan pastel if it made it disappear. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. No, I remember that bit. But okay. I'm just building up some texture here with these rocks. I don't know if it's working, but I'm just going to keep at it before I... And this is where this runs and it meets. There's a whole heap of mist here. What's that one? No, not that one. This one. So as you can see, the way that I'm painting with this, it is a slow process, but you know what, it's satisfying actually. I mean, it is satisfying. Therapeutic actually. And there is a lot of mist going on here as well, so this is really good for texture, I'm finding, depending on how you apply it. And I'm just taking off the hard edges. Okay, all right. Leave that there. White now. White, I need white. And this one's meeting down here. This rock formation is meeting down here as well. There's a lot going on. You just got to go slow. Oh, you can't see that part of me, can you? Maybe I should move me. Oh, okay, great, Lindy. So glad that it's working. There's a lot of white going on here. A lot of froth here. Just softening some hard edges here, which at the moment I don't want, before I start using pastel pencils on top. There's a lot of water coming down this way. And it's all coming down here. Okay, question, answer for a limited palette. You know what, I don't mind it. If you can see that this area here is quite limited actually when you have a look at it. But I think it all depends on the subject. With a limited palette, you get very good at judging values, I think, with a limited palette. I love colour, so I'm probably the wrong person to be asking that question. I love lots of colour. Yeah. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Okay, I'm going to stand back again, just want to have a look. Okay, I tried doing a monochromatic watercolor, only using Prussian blue watercolor, and surprised myself. I really enjoyed it. Normally I want all the colors. Yes, Kathleen, as you can see, phthalo blue, that's mostly here. It was, yeah. So I'm actually just having a real good look. Oh, wow, thank you, Heidi, for that. Oh, wow, wow. I just want to see where, that's all there, okay. Well, does it, yeah, you can't see that there. Okay, I think, I'm going to put a bit more mist here, and the mist coming up on the mountain, but the mist that I'm going to make is I'm going to see if I can merge the mountain mist and like that color, that shade. I'm going to see if I can do that. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? use this. Oh, wow. Oh, g'day, Miguel. Hello. I'm late. No, you're not, sweetie. You're just in time. Everyone, say hello to Miguel. He's my son. He's the one that I'm gonna snag, and we're gonna be doing a live stream with. So he's probably cringing right at this very moment, but you know. Ah, well. That's what parents do. They make their children cringe. I'm very good at that. Okay, so we're doing here, I need warm colours. And this is what I'm going to be doing. See if I can successfully merge this. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it, but anyway. This is fabulous. I've got to say, like, I can't get over the amount of texture that I've managed to get just by doing that. Dabbing and just dabbing. Okay. Okay. All right. And here we go. Okay, this is the okay, I don't want to make mud, so I'm actually just going to be very careful here, but all I want is to sort of just here we go. Yes. And I need to get some of that purple back in there just a little bit. Yes. Geez, I'm really happy about that. Surprised myself. Yeah. Yes. Well, it's fantasy. I can almost put whatever colour it comes into my head, but I want it to look a little bit realistic. A little bit. Well, enough that you can see what it is anyway. There we go. Yes. Okay. Let me see. Okay. I might put some water down here, I think. That's what I might do. Just make sure that this is in the shot. Yes, it is. Okay, I'll just put some of these away. Actually, I don't want to use these just right now. Get this out, or maybe use this one actually. Okay, I need this one. I need that. I may need purple again. I'll just put that aside, put these aside. Okay, what is here in my reference is very light, and oh, you can't see it. Oh, okay, hang on a sec. I might have to move the camera a little bit. Just bear with me for a moment. Oh yeah. Hopefully I won't knock everything off. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see this camera. How's it? Didn't do anything? Yeah. Yeah, that's okay. All this area here. This area is what's, yeah. And I'm just moving my camera, the one that I'm recording. Okay. All right. Where's my bit of paper? Where's my nice blue paper? Okay, here. So I've still got, I'm just going to do this area here. So that's what these sponges are really good for. Like, look at the coverage that I'm going to get real quick, which is fantastic. And I'm going to go very lightly. And this area here is going to be grass, so it'll blend. So I'm just going to go to about here. Mind you, all of those things, you probably can't see all these particles, but it's actually the sponge, not the pan, because the pan is hardly any dust coming out from there, and I'm just dabbing. So this is mainly, okay, I'm going to have to vacuum this area. Okay, I'm going to put some look how blotchy that is on Pastelmat. Oh, actually I should go there. Oh, anyway, there, this is my cutoff. That's my cutoff. Got to remember where I am. Okay, I'm going to use the tint as well. That's going to be here. So using the lighter here will create distance. Fingers crossed. It should. Oh, how blotchy. How old is my oldest child? Let me see. 34. 34. 34? 34. Yes. I want what Chrissy has taken. Oh, Jeff. Okay, mate. Thanks for popping by. Nice of you to hang around for a little bit, or quite a bit actually. So thank you so much. Talk to you soon, I'm sure. Okay. All right. I've got to vacuum again. Wow, this is coming together. Just want to make sure that you can see. Hang on, I wonder if I can do something here. Hang on. That might be better. You might be able to see. Oh yeah, that's better. You can see more. Oh, Rob, you are too kind. You are too kind. Oh, dear. Flattery will get you everywhere. That's all I've got to say. I don't know if you guys can see all the particles coming up. I'm just going to have to keep on vacuuming. But how's this for getting coverage, hey? Hang on, let me turn it the other way. No, this area is gonna, I have to use my kneaded eraser, and there, it's sort of there. Oh, because I got carried away. Hang on. Okay, here we go. Got a lift. I've actually got carried away. And this is what I mean by using this kneaded eraser. It is magic. I love it. Yes, definitely, Heidi. I'm going to need new sponges. Oh, dear. Yeah, and a new kneaded. Oh, I've got piles of kneaded eraser because you know how they go walkabouts, they go missing. Yes, yes. Tell your roommate. Maybe your roommate should have a go at art. That would be fun. Oh, I tell you what, it's so easy with this. Oh, for me, I mean, for me, it's become easy because I've had a lot of practice with them. So I'm just. You're a cook, Peggy. Oh, wow. Oh, her roommate's a cook. Oh, okay. Oh, lovely. What's the favourite dish that your roommate likes to cook? Oh, she's a cook. Okay, lady. Okay. Okay, I've gone up. See, I should have. This is about where I want to be. So I've actually gone a bit too pan pastel, too water happy here. So I've got to, but that's okay because then I'll merge in the green. It'll merge in nicely. But I've got to keep my eye on just this area here. Wow, I've actually done quite a bit when I look at it now as a whole. But there's so much detail that's got to go everywhere. Just thinking, oh my gosh. The detail is like 80%. 20% is what I'm doing here. 80% is the detail. So but there is a difference between kneaded erasers. I'm using the Faber-Castell one. I love this one. There is a difference. I think I tried the Generals. I wasn't happy with that one actually. I find that the Faber-Castell one has worked well for me. I don't know in the chat or other artists here what they've used. But I find that the Faber-Castell for me is the one that I always tend to go for. What about you guys? Killer chicken lemon soup. Wonderful. Oh, well, winter's going to come up soon. I bet you'll be getting a lot of that. But see the depth. Now see, look, see, I think I've done all right to lift quite a bit of that up. What do you reckon? Chrissy, to do like, Chrissy, do you like a harder or softer kneaded eraser? Soft, soft, absolutely soft. Because I can do pretty much something like this. And I can now start to see through my surface. Doesn't look it from probably from where you're looking, but I can see it now, so I'm actually quite happy about that. And when I put the green grass here, it might be okay. All right. Okay, I've got to keep that in mind. Oh, wow, that hurt my hand. Hang on a sec. Ah, okay. All right, soups are all you can have at the moment. Very nice. Okay. Let me see. I think I may have to use... And I'm not using white at the moment. This is raw umber extra tint. I don't want it so cold at the moment. I want to leave room for highlights. So I'm leaving the white. Oh gosh, look at that. All right, Lindy, thank you so much. Anytime. Anytime. I'm going to have to attack that area at some point. Okay, what time is it? Oh my gosh. How long have I been streaming? A long time. Okay. Okay. All right, hang on, one more. Let's have a look. Okay. Vacuum cleaner time. Okay, let me see. Wow. I'm thinking, wow, I've been working here now for a while, so I think I probably need a break myself. But I just wanted to say, you know, thank you all so much for hanging around and keeping me company, and thank you to Wendi, who has been moderating and stuff like that. Please see her her channel details in the description box below. Please go over to her channel and have a look, and subscribe if you can. Look, I just wanted to say thank you all for popping by. We'll be streaming on Wednesday as well, and Sunday. I'm going to keep on going until this is finished, that's for sure. But anyway, until the next time, bye for now.